Hello and welcome to today's Yoga Storytime. My name is Miss Mary, and today we're going to read a new story from our collection called Bird Hugs. This is by Ged Adamson, and this story answers the question, what if the thing that makes you different is the thing that gives you your superpower? So, we're going to read the story and then do a couple of yoga poses inspired by today's reading. Bird Hugs by Ged Adamson. Bernard wasn't like the other birds. When he was a baby, he didn't know he was different. Life was simple and fun. Look, Orla, I'm a bat. Woo! And then Bernard's friends began to fly. No matter how many times he tried, it was something he couldn't seem to do himself. One by one, the other birds left in search of new places. I'll learn to fly soon, won't I? Said Bernard. Of course you will, said Orla. But then the next day she was gone too. Bernard was all alone. Maybe he just needed a little help. That's right, Lawrence, said Bernard. Keep pecking that rope. I'm flying. But then he wasn't. Embarrassed by his useless wings, he tried to make them smaller. He wondered if there might be better to pretend they were something else. A scarf, for instance. A nice big bow. It was hopeless. Bernard felt utterly sorry for himself. He found a lonely branch and made it his home. Days turned into nights. Seasons changed. Different creatures came and went. Bernard barely noticed them, even all the little bees all around him. But then one evening, he heard a sound. Sob. It was coming from someone even more dejected than Bernard. I feel very sad, and I'm not sure why, wailed the orangutan. Have you ever felt sad and you're not really sure why? Bernard jumped up and with his long wings gave the orangutan a big hug. The orangutan stopped crying and sighed. After a while, he stood up and stretched. That's made me feel a whole lot better, he said. Thank you, kind bird. Back at his branch, Bernard thought that maybe his wings were good for something after all. For the first time in a long while, he slept soundly and woke refreshed, which was just as well. We want hugs! The word travels fast, huh? Bernard hugged a bear and a rabbit and a whole group of birds. He hugged a very ticklish crocodile and a very slippery frog. Even a worm wanted a hug, which you'll agree was pretty brave of the worm, because, worms are eaten by birds. Now, every morning without fail, there was a line. The animals told Bernard their problems. They could be lonely at the top of the food chain. It's hard being the youngest. And he listened. Sleeping during the day makes me feel like I'm missing all the fun. Bernard didn't feel sorry for himself anymore. All the hugging had made his wings feel strong. Maybe even strong enough for flying. This is amazing. Whoa, crash. There's more to life than flying, I suppose, said Bernard. Much more. Look at all the friends that Bernard has. Play with us, Bernard. Hello, Bernard. Hey, Bernard. Bernard, my man. Yo, Bernard. Bernard! He's got a whole forest full of friends. Bernard discovered that helping the other animals had given him something he hadn't expected. New friends. And friends can help you do anything. Here are today's yoga poses inspired by our book, Bird Hugs. Find a comfortable seat. Place one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly. Taking a deep breath in. Can you feel your belly rise with the breath? As you exhale, you can exhale out through your nose or out through your mouth like you're blowing out birthday candles. Can you feel your belly start to sink in? And we'll follow the rhythm of our breath. Maybe your chest gets bigger with the breath too. And exhale it out. And we'll do that one more time. Maybe your breath has already started to slow down a little bit. Can you fill up your chest and up to your collarbones with breath? And as you exhale, maybe we'll let it out even slower. Placing your hands on your lap. And we'll have a stand up. Okay. Here we go. All right, so today's pose is inspired by bird hugs, and it's called eagle pose. Now this eagle pose, just like our main character, we're going to stay on the ground. So taking your hands, and we're giving ourselves another hug. And I have my I left my left elbow on top of my right elbow. And now, it's hard to see on the camera, taking my left leg and bringing it up over my right leg, like so. And you can stay right here in eagle pose, squeezing everything in, giving yourself a big hug. And if you want to give this a shot, bringing your forearms together and your palms together. There you go, just like that. And it's okay if you fall down. Everybody falls down in eagle pose the first few times they try it. And we'll inhale, scoop up your elbows just a little bit higher. And exhale, give yourself another hug again. Hugs are what we're good at. And release. Now, once we've done one side, we have to do the other side. And here we go. This time, our right elbow is coming underneath. Whoop, there we go. Now our left elbow is underneath our right elbow. And feeling ourselves nice and steady, we're putting a little bit more weight into our left leg as we inhale and bring up our right leg and bringing it over the bent left leg, squeezing everything together, giving yourself a great big hug. And if you want to give this a shot, bringing your forearms together. And then inhale, scoop up your elbows. And we are flying. And exhale back down. Here we go. This is a balancing pose that you can do against the wall too, if you're afraid of falling. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let go of your hands. Let go of your legs, and we'll come back down and have a seat. And we look forward to seeing you here at the East Chicago Public Library very soon. You can check our website for our library hours, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.